Hey everyone, how's it going? It's currently 6:43 p.m. and what I'm going to attempt to do tonight is to send over 50,000 emails to different tech companies asking them to send me free stuff. We'll see how that goes. I am a final university student and I'm also a software engineer. And what I like to get, as probably many of you like to get too, is free stuff. Now, what a not better way. The dog is by my door. This is Diju. I guess he's gonna be helping me code tonight, right? Yeah, I mean, he's not a very enthusiastic coder, as you can see. So, what was I saying? What I'm gonna do today is I'm going to use this advanced concept in software engineering called scraping. It's actually not advanced at all. There's many libraries that actually do this. And what it allows you to do, if you find the appropriate website, it allows you to fetch all the content from that website, and it allows you to filter that content to get what's relevant to you. In our case, it's going to be all the email addresses of all the tech companies that we're going to be targeting, specifically inside Europe. If we go outside of Europe, there's going to be way too many, I think. So, let's cut the chase. Let's do some fun stuff. So what is the first step? What is the first thing that we have to do to make this work? When it comes to programming this algorithm that will essentially do all the hard work for us, you might be thinking, well, how is this possible? How are we going to write something that goes onto the website, fetches the information that we need, and then returns them back to us? Well, actually, it's not as difficult as you may think. Let me show you. I got very occupied last night trying to find the appropriate websites to scrape. So occupied, in fact, that today is actually the next day. Finding a good website has proven very difficult. I want to explain how this algorithm is going to work to you, but I also want to give myself a challenge. So I'm going to put 4 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to try and give you all the information about the whole concept of this algorithm and how it's going to work. Here are two of the web pages that I have found. One of them has 100 top startups in Europe called Seed Table. The other, which will be our main source of data gathering, has 10,000 companies that we can scrape. Now I know it says 27,857 firms on there, but it seems like the website has a limit of pages that it can display. And I counted 40 results on each page with 250 pages, making it 10,000 companies that we can actually get data from. Now when I look into the Seed Table's DOM to understand the emails that we're given, DOM being the domain object model, or essentially a collection of elements that represent the web page. It seems like most of the companies listed there already have a mail link, which is awesome and it makes it easy for us. But upon further inspection, I found that each of these emails has an appended mail to, which is a reference to let the web page know to open up the default email client when the email is clicked on. If you don't know what the mail to reference is, this is what it does. If I open up a new tab and type the mail to keyword, followed by a colon, and the email address, it will automatically open up the email client, with the recipient already inserted. We want to get rid of this mail to, and it seems like every link on this page has the same format. So all we need to do is just remove the mail to string, along with the colon, and we get our email. Now when we look at clutch.co, it's a fairly bit more complicated. The contact link that's provided with each company is actually a route to an email form on the Clutch website. So if I click it, this is what I get. Not necessarily useful at all. The emails are not exposed and we have to find another way around. But a little bit of thinking outside the box and we have a solution. As you have probably noticed, each email address is made up of some beginning string, for example hello or contact, followed by an @ symbol and the domain name of the company. Now, Clutch does not give us the email address directly, but it does give us the company domain name. In this case, what we will have to do is remove any unnecessary strings in front or after the domain name and start appending lots of variations of strings that are commonly used at the beginnings of company email addresses. Awesome, it seems like we have everything we need to start sending emails. Well, no, there is one more thing. If you can remember, at the beginning I've mentioned that we only want companies from Europe. Unfortunately, Clutch gives us companies from all over the world. What can we do in this case? As you may be already thinking, there is a solution. Luckily, the country of each company is also provided in the DOM. This means that we can scrape each company's country and filter the data. But wait, how will the algorithm know if the country is from Europe? Well, I took the time to find a list of countries under corresponding continents written for Python, which is the programming language that we're going to use. And based on this list, every time we iterate over a company, we will check the country of that company, reference the list to obtain the corresponding continent, and if it's in Europe, we'll fetch the domain name. On top of everything, we'll have to neglect situations where there is no email address, domain name, or country given, and this is something that the scraping algorithm will look out for. Whew. I hope you got all of that. Now on to the coding. So I have just finished running my algorithm. It collected all the emails and it saved them to the CSV file. So let's see how many emails we have. Okay, so these are all the emails in a CSV. Oh my god, there's so many. $51,878 emails. Oh my god. Do you know what that calls for? That means we have to send all of them. But before we go there, I want to raise two things. So a lot of you might think that I'm going to use Gmail to send all the emails. Well, no, I'm not going to do that because Google actually places a restriction on how many emails you can send per day. So the restriction is 500. So that is not enough. But I could make multiple accounts, but there's just way too many emails to do that. I mean, 52,000 emails divided by 500 a day, that would take like 104 days to send them all. Multiple accounts, you're still down to like 30 days, so I'm not going to go there. What I'm going to use is a service called SendGrid, which allows you to send thousands of emails. They manipulate everything, they handle everything, so that's great. So SendGrid, if you're watching this, maybe you want to sponsor me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to first person record me sending all the emails and we'll see how it goes. So let's do it. Okay, so we're going to cd into the previous directory and then we're going to run a script. Well, here goes everything or here goes nothing. Oh my god, they're all sending. That's it, guys. Whoa, this is going to take a while. This is insane. This is more emails than I have ever sent in my whole life. An update on our current progress. We're about 10 minutes in and we are on 3,000 emails right now. This is going to take a very long time. I'm gonna go make a coffee. We're on about 6,400 emails and the craziest thing is I'm already getting replies. And I'm already getting replies from people saying they're gonna send me stuff. And we were only like 20 minutes in. This is insane. Okay, so all the emails have been sent. Almost 52,000 emails that went out there to the companies, asking them if they can send us some freebies. I am very curious to see what's gonna happen. I can only imagine that we're gonna get a lot of replies. Fingers crossed for that. So this video was a part 1 out of 2. The reason I'm splitting this into 2 parts, because if we were to get something, it's gonna take a while for all the packages to arrive. So I wanna keep that as a second step. So if you are interested, that's what we're gonna do in the next video. Hopefully we're gonna be unboxing some stuff. Hopefully we're going to be looking into the statistics of how many emails exactly came through and how many replies we got. So if you are interested in that, make sure you give me the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay in touch with all my latest releases and that part 2 if you're interested. And if any of you would like to learn how I did the coding and would like me to do a deep dive into how I coded everything and the whole process, and you're interested in very much in the technical part of it, comment down below and I'll be sure to film another video explaining everything. But for now guys, thank you so much for watching. I've had so much fun filming this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!